Hey everybody, this is Paddy Boss, and what you're watching on your screen, you may well be aware, is some dungeoneering. This is the quest to get the Bonecrusher reward from dungeoneering. I thought I'd record the last dungeon that I did before I bought it, just because it's been 3 or 4, maybe even 5 days in the works. If you don't know what the Bonecrusher does, is if you've got it in your inventory. When you kill a monster that drops bones as like 100% drop, it always drops bones when it dies. Instead of having to pick them up and bury them, as soon as they die, the bones are instantly buried by the Bonecrusher. There's no animation for it, and it saves a lot of time. It's not that useful if you're killing dragons, for example, because you probably want to keep the bones to sell, or using a gilded altar, or any kind of altar. But for monsters that drop normal bones, big bones, that kind of stuff, it can really help you out, because you don't have to pick the bones up, because the amount of prior XP can be quite a substantial amount that you would have got if you got like a Slayer task to kill 150 vampires that always drop that actually don't drop bones, so I don't know why I use them as an example. But currently my Slayer task is to kill 155 crawling hands, which I believe always drop not all bones. So the amount of prayer XP that I could get from that is like 750, but the amount of time, that it would take me to pick each bone up and bury it would be obviously a lot longer on the Slayer task. So it really speeds that up. This floor I think is floor 24 maybe, and what I've been finding with dungeoneering is it's got an incredibly kind of weird way. I was just checking here how many credits how many tokens I had rather, and it's got a weird way of how kind of the amount of XP goes up based on your level, because obviously you get more XP the higher your prestige is. The prestige is the former highest level that you got to, and when I started this sort of quest, I was at 30 prestige I think, and I was getting on like floor 32, which was my new highest level. I was just breaking into 5,000 XP, but then once I prestiged with the 32 prestige, I was getting like 4,000 XP on like floor 1 if I was mining a couple of rocks, cutting a couple of trees, that kind of stuff. So the prestige really adds up here. This is the boss, I think it's Sagittaire or Sagiator or something like that. Basically he uses ranged, and what you want to do is you want to use protect from ranged and just follow him around. Protect from magic rather, because if you're doing melee you've got a high defense against range, so it doesn't really matter, but he can do a magical dart or arrow attack, which can do a lot of damage to you. So there we go. See, I've got, I think it's 34,280 something, and so now I'm going to go back up to the surface and buy my Bonecrusher. I'd really like to get my dungeoneering up to a high level, like get enough for like a chaotic weapon, or maybe 99 or even 120, but because I've been watching myself get all these like 5k XP per dungeon floor, and then I saw a video of a person on floor 60, prestige 60, in a 5-man party, who they didn't even kill. He had like a minus 5% level mod and a plus 10% bonus rooms, and he got 196,000 XP out of a 45-minute floor, which just I watched the video and just thought, that's not fair. Like the amount of time it's taken me to get that, I've got like 3 times that amount of XP, except it hasn't taken me like the 2.5 hours that it took that guy. But anyway, it's been Paddy Boss. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.